Hey, my name's Hector Torrens. I live in Farmington, Connecticut, and we started working with Mather and Clark Landscapes a little over 2 years ago. We got to know Clark Landscapes through neighbors in the neighborhood.
They were over there entertaining and had the neighborhood over, and this client saw what we did for them and wanted to see what we could create for their backyard.
He did some wonderful work in their backyard, beautiful hardscapes and walls, and we spent some time with them and said, you know, we need to do this in our backyard.
We just talked through all of the items that they wanted to incorporate in this project.
You know, he presented us a simple hand-drawn design, but it really spoke to what the vision was for the project. I had a pretty good sense of what it is that I wanted and how I wanted the aesthetic to look and those sorts of things, and Mather just took it and helped us figure out how to make it happen on the property.
You know, just like every project I design, I just get the pencil and paper out and just start doodling, and you know, and through that I obviously have to resolve the elevations and how many stairs and to make sure and prove that it all actually works. Make sure I'm hitting on all of the items that they wanted to have and be able to do out here. And then also making sure that it fits within, you know, property line setbacks, conservation areas, different codes, different town restrictions, things like that, you know, that have to do with the pool and the deck and things like that. So, you know, it really is a complete package of hitting on their wants and needs, the property's restrictions, if you will, and then making it look and function beautifully.
Probably in the summer of 2019 is when we started. The project started in the fall of 19, and they were really able to work pretty much through the winter.
The timeline here, I'd say, was maybe 5 or 6 months total. The property here is relatively small, and so staging and access and things were going to be an issue if, for instance, if we just put the pool in right away. So what we wanted to do is kind of work our way out. We started in the back behind me with this retaining wall system. We built all of that in the fall before the pool went in. The pool started very late in the fall of 2019, and then in the spring they came back and finished the pool, and then we came back and finished all of the masonry work here. The deck actually went on all winter long, so that was done through the winter.
When Mather starts a project, he brings a crew to the project, and that crew stays there, which really allows him flexibility to deal with things like bad weather and other unforeseen circumstances. We finished the project as COVID was starting, which was a challenge for all of us, although the crew decided to stay on and to finish everything. Our favorite part of the yard is the whole project and how it all came together and the synergy behind it. There isn't any one thing that stands out. It just all works so well together. And I think that speaks to the vision and the design. You know, we have a pool that we use. We've got a fire pit, outdoor kitchen, fully covered space underneath the deck with built-in heaters, TV. We use it 3.5 seasons of the year for sure.
Nowadays, clients tell me they really want to use their projects 3 seasons a year. You know, they're out here, you know, kind of getting the yard cleaned up and starting to enjoy it as soon as the weather breaks in the spring. As everybody knows, kids will swim in pretty much any temperature of water. So, and then they're enjoying it all summer, and then they extend, you know, the season by a month or 2 in the fall. This structure here, this waterproof structure that we did with this deck here, has not only soffit lighting and recessed lighting, but it has recessed heaters in the ceiling that radiate heat down. So if you're out here on a chilly night in the fall watching football or something like that and using the smoker or the grill, you can, you know, have this space under here, you know, a little bit warmer.
It's been wonderful. It's the focal point of the house. It's allowed us to entertain a lot of family and friends, in particular from out of state. They have a reason to come up here. We have a place that we can gather, and that to me has been the best part of, you know, the whole project. Clark is true to his word, and I trust them in their ability to deliver what they say they're going to deliver, and that's huge, right? As a homeowner, for me, my biggest worry was, are the people who I'm paying a lot of money to and entrusting this vision and dream with, are they going to be able to pull it off like they say that they will? And absolutely never had a doubt with Clark Landscapes and Mather. They worked with us every step of the way. They brought our vision to life and helped us understand it. They were very flexible when it came to tweaks and design changes as we went along, as we discovered certain things. And the communication was always there, always reachable, consistent crew working with us the whole time. We knew who everybody was. even with multiple different parties coming in, it was a great experience. And at the end of the day, we got what we thought we would get with Mather, which is all you can ask for.
I'm always really excited to see a project come to reality and see it at the end after after months have gone by and I drew it on my desk, and I can already see it in my mind. And then I'm always honored to have a client pick me and allow us to actually build that project in their yard for them, for their family, for their friends. And then of course at the end, seeing it all come together and seeing in real life what I drew and what I imagined all that time ago is super rewarding, and it's definitely my favorite part of this career. We're thrilled with how this project came out here in Farmington, and it's a testament to Clark Landscapes and the fact that we are a company that's small enough to deliver personal attention to every client and every project, but we're big enough to be able to install a project like this